Hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. Hey, if you like the video, click that like button and click subscribe so that you'll get notifications whenever we post new content. Appreciate you watching. This is the Fat Man. I'm gone. Hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. I'm back for the second video of neat mods you can do to a KSG to make it a much better weapon. This one is going to be a front foregrip. Now, I ordered a front foregrip from Amazon. I read through a bunch of different testimonials and reviews. I looked at materials. I looked at the power of the flashlight. I looked if it had a strobe. I looked if it had a laser. I wanted something that had all of that, okay? And what I found was from a company called tacticallaser.com. They had a foregrip. Now this is all machined aluminum. Let you see both sides of it. And it's got a rubberized coating on the outside that's very no slip. It's got some little grooves on the back and grooves on the front of the grip, so you can hold it really well. Now it does have a rechargeable battery in it. I think it's one of the longer ones. We can take it out and see. Takes just a minute. Yeah, it is a 18650, and most guys, if you hunt coyotes or you do any kind of night hunting, hunt coons or whatever, you have seen these batteries and probably have a charger that will charge them. Or they do supply a cord where you can just plug it in USB right into a port that's right here on the side of the handle, and makes it very easy to charge. And the cool thing about it is you ain't got to bring your gun out and lay it out somewhere to let it charge. It's got a wing nut that takes the Picatinny clamp on and off, so you can take it off, no problem. Plug it in, set it down on a coffee table or something. You don't have to worry about the kids. The only thing you have to worry about is if they like push that or something and they have to deal with a whole bunch of light, because this thing is incredibly bright. Now I want to show you the features of the light itself. Now, it does have a push button on off switch that is in a very accessible place. It's right where your thumb wants to rest when you're holding this grip on the gun. Right beside it is an adjust switch. Now when you've got the light turned on, I'm going to try not to completely just go crazy here with it, but when the light's on, you hit the adjust switch and you can change from 4 different settings, from 800 lumens all the way up to 2000. And guys, this thing is crazy bright, okay? And it's like I said, it's easy to turn on and off. That's what I want. It's as close as what I wanted for the money that I could get. What I actually wanted was a touchpad, so that if I did not need that light on, it automatically stayed off. But with this location of the push button, it works pretty well. But what I do have is something that works similarly to what I wanted, and it is off of an instant off situation. If you don't have the flashlight turned on at all, you can push the adjust button and the strobe comes on. Now if you're trying to clear a room and the first thing that pops around the corner is this, yeah, you're going to be kind of shocked for a second, but the person that's behind it is going to see everything that's there. And the moment I let off of the switch, it stops. I don't have to push the switch again. I don't have to do anything except let off. That's all you got to do. Now also it has a laser, and it's right above the adjust button where I push that button and it turns on, I won't point it at the camera, a red laser. And you can also run the strobe at the same time as the laser, or you can run the flashlight at the same time as the laser. So it's pretty neat. Now I got the model that only has a red laser. I don't know why they don't offer one to option 2. I guess it's for price. But this thing is pretty neat. It's built rugged. Like I said, the entire thing is machined aluminum. It's not plastic. There's no composite stuff, no parts on it that are composite. It's very well built. It's not heavy, but it's got some heft to it. You can feel that it's not some little plastic piece that you're going to have to worry about breaking. There was a lot of folks that complained about when the KSGs first come out that the rail system underneath on the first gens of these was not real tough. and they did have some incidents where a couple of folks, I understand, lost a finger because they were like trying to be Arnold Schwarzenegger when they were racking that thing and broke the Picatinny rail off. And when they broke the Picatinny rail off, their hand was in front of the muzzle when they pulled the trigger. And when stuff like that happens, you win the turkey. Okay? So now what we're going to do is I'm going to put this on. Now, question is, how far up do I want to put this? Okay, on these KSGs, you have to watch, because if you got your hand back here, when you go to rack, you're going to hit, okay? So you got to get up toward the front of the Picatinny rail in order for it not to be an issue. So what I did was, I kind of tried everything, and this is what I come up with. I wanted the light mounted just behind the muzzle, probably 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and tighten down to stay right there. And you're not going to move. I mean, if you rack that thing hard enough to break the new composite rails they put on these, you're putting way too much force on it anyway. And like I said, it's very accessible. I can work anything any way I want to do it, and with me holding the gun. And you can do it with both hands. It's ambidextrous. It works just as simple with everybody, and everything works together. And it's a nice unit, and it's tough. It's not something it's cheap built like something you would see on a airsoft thing or something like that. This is actual machined aluminum and rubberized. So whoever come up with the design for this at tacticallaser.com, I give you an A+. The cost of this was 32 bucks. That's what all it cost. And I caught it on Black Friday and got some good discount on it through Amazon. The laser is adjustable. Okay, you can, and we'll go over that in another video once I pattern the gun with both double-aught buckshot and slugs and see where we're at. And then you got with a laser for a shotgun, it's just kind of a general thing, but it's kind of handy in a bad situation. If you're shooting from the hip, that laser can be handy. Okay, and it's, like I said, it's easy to access. And the sling system I'm going to put on this is going to be a 2-point sling system, but it's going to hang front ready, so that laser will come into play often. Well guys, that's all we had to do to this one. Very, very steady foregrip, very steady if you need to move it back a little bit, if you feel uncomfortable with it being that far forward, you still got 2.5, 3 inches, you can pull that thing back, and it wouldn't hurt a thing. But like I said, it's very easy to take it off. Just got a wing nut, and pops right off. You can plug it up once you get it charged. Pop it right back on, ready to go. Not a problem. Well guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I tried to keep it as short as I could. That is modification number 2 to the KSG to make it a better weapon system. This is the Fat Man. I hope to see y'all out there somewhere. I'm gone.